What a game we have coming up here. A top 10 team perhaps walking right into a trap. As any fan of college football knows, when you go on the road, you never know what you might run into. Welcome to Nippert Stadium, one of the grand old cathedrals in the sport and home to the Cincinnati Bearcats. As we'll see a team looking to make it back to the CFB this year, the Ole Miss Rebels, taking on a team from Conference USA, the Cincinnati Bearcats. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, here with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get this thing rolling. The Bearcats ready to get this thing started and open the season. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. drive with a pass. It's complete to the right. Guys, let's talk a little bit about Ole Miss. Doesn't matter what time of season it is, a top 10 win is a top 10 win, and you know the underdogs would love to make a statement.
No doubt about it. When you've got a very low number beside your name, you're going to get everybody's best shot. And that's what this team is expecting from their opponent today. A lot of eyeballs watching this game, David. A lot of expectations on this team. Now it's time to see if they can deliver.
Yeah, and the all-season was so much more important when you know you're playing a highly ranked team to start.
Going deep. Grabs it inside the 15. Touchdown, Ole Miss. He got loose, and it was lights out after that. They draw first blood, and that is exactly what you want to open the season with a drive like that.
A lot of offensive coordinators script their first 18 to 15 plays. Who needs it? Forget that. Just come out and score right away. First possession, you put points on the board. You create some momentum for this offense and for this season.
And they did tack on that extra point without any adventure. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. One of the toughest things to do in all of college football is win on the road. When you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment, these fans are ready to knock them off course. Welcome to Nippert Stadium, one of the grand old cathedrals in the sport and home to the Cincinnati Bearcats. As we'll see a participant from last year's playoff, the Ole Miss Rebels, taking on a team from Conference USA, the Cincinnati Bearcats. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. And the Rebels have been waiting, and finally the moment is coming and the opening of the season. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half.
Timeout, Cincinnati.
Bunch formation for these receivers. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. Forges ahead, picks up about 3 to the 29. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. He wants to change this route. To the air on 2nd down. Those two not on the same page. It's incomplete. Guys, let's chat a minute about Cincinnati. The good news about starting the season outside the top 25, not a lot of lofty expectations. You can sneak up on a few teams, but sooner or later, you're going to want to get that. Intercepted, and the first drive ends with a pick.
Well, we knew coming into this one, this was an offense that wanted to come out, sling it around, but the timing is going to have to be a whole lot better. This defense has athletes who can close on the ball and make plays, and you saw it right there in that interception to open this game.
Oh, they're after him. Quarterback adapted. Shoots it to the left. That was an eyelash away from being picked off, and that is not the way to set the tone with a near pick on your opening drive. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Back to pass. Unloads to the wideout. Complete to the right. Rolls inside the 30 and out of bounds at the 29, and now they're threatening. It'll be a 1st and 10 from the 29.
I ain't even mad at
From
it.
the gun, they'll give it on the inside.
My team.
An explosive play in the running
Can't
game
believe
as
the
he's
quarterback
got the
over
first
threw
down.
Just throw
Man,
it
coaches
in the
talked about
field.
they want to get this running back involved
Really
early and
easy.
often and create some momentum, and this is a great way to do it. Early in this football game, ripping off an explosive run, get the juices going, and I bet you he's going to get a few more touches today.
Guys, let's take a minute and talk about Ole Miss. At some point, with all of the transfer portal talk and guys going in and out, you can score one for continuity with this ball club, can't you, Dave?
That means your system and your culture is working, because these guys so often are just going for the next opportunity, the next bag of money. Nice job. They kept their guys that they recruited, that they love.
Yeah, it sounds so cliche, but these players really have bought in to this coaching staff and the message and what they're preaching. They all believe they could do something very special this season.
What are you doing? You just want to kill the guy. Okay, you don't even want to play the ball.
Nice job by the defense. They're mixing up their look. They're 3rd and long in field goal range. They go zone coverage, so everybody on the back end has the eye on the quarterback, and they're able to break on the ball, force the incompletion.
On 4th down, they'll pass for it. Here comes the heat. The incomplete pass ends a frustrating series, and they turn it over on downs.
And the offense stays aggressive. They try to throw the football and just weren't on the same page. It was an incompletion. He could have done a better job, I think, throwing the ball to his receiver and maybe making it where it's more of a 50-50 ball where he can make a play. Defense gets the big stop.
Just a short pass to the tight end. And his molars are probably rattling after that big hit, but he did get the first down. First down, 10 yards to go. They're going to run it.
Nice tackle.
And this one will be stopped for no gain. Let's take a minute and talk about Cincinnati. One of the big storylines coming into this year was the rising temperature of the coach's seat. And the process of cooling things off starts now.
All offseason, this coach has said the right.
Oh, he's got some space. Made a defensive miss. Just gashing this defense. A big gainer to the 40-yard line. The Bearcats will snap it on 1st and 10. Looking downfield on 1st down. Here's a heat. He'll get rid of it. Complete downfield. He was smelled
That should have been picked. That should have been picked.
Hit him with back-to-back chunk
Surprised he got it in there.
They'll try to get it in with the run. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2. Now on 2nd and goal. Wide receiver going in motion. They'll go with a direct snap.
Just get in there,
maybe
bro.
he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Able to stuff there, Jesse, on 2nd down. This little 3rd to mid-range. You got 2 downs. What are you thinking here?
Maybe getting your quarterback out on the perimeter and giving him a run-pass option. See if you can get the defense in a pocket.
That just never had a chance as they controlled the middle of the field and stopped him in the backfield on 3rd down.
3rd and goal, and I like the play call. You're trying to run it in. You expect to be physical, but this offensive line just not getting the job done. They need more push.
Right down the boulevard. And the first points of the day come on that field goal. So they're lining up to kick it off after that last drive. Put a 3 spot on the board, and now the defense will try to shut them down. And he passes on the touchback. Here he comes.
Oh, man.
Makes a move.
Of course.
Got a little room.
Nope.
One little mistake in your kick coverage unit against this dude, and you are in a world of trouble, and they were barely able to keep him from scoring. Ole Miss ready to send the offense onto the field. They're going to need to get something started, finding themselves in a 3-0 hole. And he'll just get rid of that one.
Like the job by the defense there in coverage. They took every option away from the quarterback. He was outside of the pocket, nowhere to go with it, so they forced the incompletion throw away.
On 2nd down, he'll try to make the connection this time. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the 1st down. The Rebels want to crank the tempo. On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it.
Oh.
Going to try to get it. Breaks into the open.
Really?
Run out of bounds at about the 13-yard line, and that's where this offense will go back to work. Inside the 15, 1st and 10 from the 14.
Oh.
Reads it, fires complete. Touchdown, Rebels! Haul that baby in and then strolled into the end zone for the score. They score for the big fella here. Why are tight ends so effective in the red zone?
Well, these aren't the guys that are going to burn by you and go for 70 most of the time, but when you can use their big-bodied frames, threaten them to run the football, be a blocker in the running game, and now you slip them in the secondary, make that big play.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. The give to the running back from the shotgun.
Wow.
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Lets it fly. Wide open downfield. They got him free for a big gainer to the 43. That big play is just what they needed. Now they have it 1st and 10 just outside the 40. Looking to throw on 1st down.
Wow.
That's a great example of this quarterback having intense confidence in his own arm talent. That was not an easy window to throw into, but he had the ability, and he knew it.
And the Bearcats with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. They're going.
That guy just plays that? What's that offensive lineman doing? Block him. He's right there. You just run the other way.
We've come to the end of the period, and Ole Miss is on top. We've played one before we move on. Let's have a look
frustrating.
at the stats. This offense had a little extra time to think about it. Let's see what they have on 3rd down. They'll try to get it through the air. Moving out of the pocket. Trying to make magic on the scramble. And boy, is he close to that 1st down. Maybe just a couple of inches short.
Which is a really nice job there on that third down, trying to get after this quarterback. And obviously they're not able to make the play in the backfield, but really nice job pursuing. You see the athleticism and the speed they have, how they play as a unit together. Only giving up a little bit of a gain and now setting up fourth down.
On fourth down.
I mean, 94 speed. Don't overthrow it. Nice.
Down Cincinnati. They took a shot to the end zone and found 6 points waiting on them.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now on game.
Wants to throw on first down. Not able to hook up there, incomplete.
Bro, this game's so ass. Bro, this game is so ass.
Looking to fire.
Wow.
Receiver there, it's incomplete.
How'd you throw it back to back? How'd you run the same play back?
Probably the toughest call on the play sheet. Third and long. Ball's at the 25. From the gun, wants to pass.
I'm getting fucking quick hiked. I can't even get to my players.
And he'll get it up to the 38. It'll be a first down. And the Rebels will hustle to the line.
And it's on third downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to.
I mean, he's throwing. Come on, we gotta close in on that.
Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
Flag on me. Annoying.
Finds his tight end. They'll run him out.
I'm trying to get out to the flat, and it's not letting me.
Penalty marker. You can grab, but you can't hold on. The defensive holding penalty will give this offense a first down. Wants to go up top on first down. And he's left with no option. He just threw it away.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
And offenses nowadays, they're really just counting numbers. How many guys do you have out wide? How many guys do I have out wide? If I have enough guys to block your guys, boom, it's just built into the offense. Pitch, catch, let me get a few yards.
And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
And that's a play on third down. This offense just has to do a better job protecting their quarterback. Give him a split second more time to complete that throw, but they couldn't do it there.
They'll have to settle for a field goal attempt. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half.
Timeout, Ole Miss.
Boy, if they don't convert this fourth down, there will be questions to be answered. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Outside the pocket, lets it go. He throws back across his body, and it's picked off.
Nice.
Didn't really have room to operate on the return, but he hands him the ball at the 32. The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. How about that last drive? Just carved him up in the air, David.
Yeah, and how about that quarterback? You gave him the ball, and he delivered the goods. Great job taking apart the defense, Jesse, on that last drive.
He really did, Dave. I mean, that was a masterclass of just reading coverage and being accurate.
Now they'll line it up from the 44 on 1st and 10. Leaves it with the back. Turning it on. And after gobbling up some serious yardage and showing off those wheels, he's finally out of bounds. He's now up to 58 yards rushing, and that is quite an impressive first half here in this season. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Bearcats!
And this offense shows you why they are really hard to stop. The long, explosive run. You think everybody's thinking run, pile in the box, the play-action pass. They can beat you with the run. They can beat you with the pass. This is a tough offense to stop.
The kickoff bounces through the end zone. They'll bring it out to the 25. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Quick release on the RPO. He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the first down. Good, solid pickup on that play. The Rebels in a good spot here with second and short. Really good concept there to get things going and use the tight end early.
Yeah, I mean, just such a great job on first down, setting up an easier second down. Understanding I don't always have to push the ball down the field, but see the tight end, make the throw. No, it's not a big gain, but makes life really easy on me on second down.
They'll ride the hot hand.
Nice.
Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line. And the Rebels with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. They'll go to the air on second and short. He lets it fly.
No.
Whistle blows. We are at the 2-minute timeout, and man, oh man, could these guys use a score to cut into this lead. The Rebels are at the line looking to convert on third and short. Looking to throw for it. Throws to the tight end.
No. Great route concept on. That shit was nice.
But he is out of bounds, and it'll be fourth down.
Defense did a great job. Third and short on the opponent's side of the field. They're expecting quick throw. Everybody, they dug their heel on the ground. They're able to break on the ball, force the incompletion.
The coach still thinks he was right. The officials say he was not. The challenge is denied, and the timeout is gone. And the offense stays on the field on 4th and 1. I'm not sure they're just trying to make the defense jump. I believe they think they can get it. He gets it up to midfield, forced out of bounds at the 50.
And they're showing you their intentions early in the game. It's 4th down, you're in your own end. We're going to be aggressive, and we're not just going to do this early. We're going to do this all game long. Awesome execution on a critical down.
He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. Wants to go up top. The sweet feet keeping the play alive. Chunked it away just as he was hit.
I think a big reason this offense is struggling right now and why they're trailing on the scoreboard is they have not been able to protect this guy, and it's affected him. He has not looked very accurate. Moving forward, the pass pro has got to be better to help this guy out.
Quick release by the QB. Putting together a real scoring threat here as they pick up the first down at the 36. And the Rebels come to the line with a fresh set of downs. To the air on first down. Now adjusting. He's open on the right. Shot out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 15-yard line, and this offense is doing work. Really effective concept against the zone there, and it helps all the more, David, when you have a tight end that can get downfield.
No doubt. Take your tight end, put him in the slot, makes it easier, better matchup. Now he's got a good corner route. You can tell.
Yeah, right.
In the ground, quarterback puts it up there. Know he's got zone.
Yeah, right.
He goes up, catches the football, makes the big game.
Quick tempo, no huddle offense. Second down, clock's running. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole.
And, you know, big chunks like this don't happen unless you commit to the run game. You got to get those big boys up front into the game, understanding I want to knock people off the football, create some holes like you do here from my running back, make the game easy.
Tight end now in motion. They'll use the running game on first and goal. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Ole Miss.
So nice to have the run game, so nice to trust in it, so nice to cut this game to a one-possession game. Halftime now becomes a lot more bearable. Coaches ain't yelling and screaming. We got to get this fixed, but we got some positive mojo on our side.
And he'll return it and try to get behind his blockers. He only needs a sliver of daylight. He's on the loose. A dynamic return, explosive got loose on this kick coverage team, and they were barely able to keep him from taking it all the way. They'll get a chance to work on that hurry-up offense here in the final minute of the first half. Looking to throw on first down. He's got the tight end. And he got enough for the first down, but somebody put the hit stick upside his head. A new popular phrase for a favored team not really coming out of the gates quickly is that they're playing with their food. There are a lot of peas being pushed around the plate right now, guys.
Yeah, Reese, they've been stumbling around. They've been making mistakes and shooting themselves in the foot in this game. But, David, I think you also have to give credit to the underdog in this game because they're just playing with more intensity. They look like they want it more.
Oh, dude, when you come out the gates in the first quarter, it's adrenaline, it's passion, it's being talked about as the underdog. As this game goes on, can they keep that intensity up? Right now, they're doing a heck of a job.
Makes the grab. They go up top to get it down to the 5-yard line as they try to pay off this drive. And the Bearcats trying to pay off the threat on first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock. Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Back to throw, and they've got to be aware of the clock. And he's forced out of bounds close to the goal line, and that shove saved a touchdown.
And I really like the decision by the quarterback there. And listen, it's early in the downs. Like, don't force it. Don't make a turnover. He tucks it, get what you can get, and then live to play the next down. I like that execution by the QB.
Making side adjustments here. On third and goal, they'll throw it. And the defense wraps up the first half by taking it to the quarterback and getting the sack.
Number 13.
We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
I got sacked and had X for a touchdown.
The Bearcats will kick it away to start the second half. And he hauls it in, and everybody's on the edge of their seats. He gets a block.
You get this shit, bro. You always get this weird shit just to win the game, bro. Like, I'm playing out of my mind, and they're giving him kickoff returns for touchdowns.
They won't get him. It's a touchdown.
You know, we just went to half, and we drew up all these adjustments and things we got to do differently to take advantage.
The game wants to give
How about the special teams coming out to start the second half and setting the tone, taking the kick all the way back for 6. You don't draw it up any better than that.
Cincinnati, 17.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Here comes the Cincinnati offense back on the field. They'll keep it on the ground to start the second half. Gets it past the first down marker and still running. Stopped him at the 41, but that's a big pickup of 15. Looking downfield on first down. It's complete on the right side.
Hey, if you're the defensive coordinator, you might want to start thinking about spying this QB because of his speed and athleticism. He just showed you how he can hurt you getting out on the perimeter and then throwing. If you've got somebody...
There he goes. Grabs a touchdown-saving tackle at the 17. He's up to 113 yards on the ground, and with that run, he eclipses the 100-yard mark in this season opener. They're going to ride this running back. Got some room, entered to the goal line. Touchdown, Bearcats! And with that one, they jump on top here in the second half.
This running back was not going to be denied. Nice blocking up front to create a hole for this running back, and he was able to take advantage.
They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. Caught inside the 20, chance for a good return. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. The Ole Miss offense ready to go back to work. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. It's complete. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. After that big gainer to open things up, they'll put it in play from the 40. Looking to throw on first down. Floats it out in space. Finds a little bit of room and finally wrestled out of bounds at the 43.
Listen, running backs are not just running backs anymore. You're going to be a wide receiver in today's football. And a great job sneaking out of the backfield, getting the football, letting them get some positive yards.
Makes the grab. Stopped at the 46-yard line, but give him 10 yards and the first down. The Rebels come to the line with a new set of downs. Motion from the wide receiver. He leaves it with his back. This defensive front just ran free in the backfield. He'll lose 3. And the Rebels want to pick up the tempo.
Well, the defense didn't have a lot of time to celebrate that last big play because here's the offense right away back at the line of scrimmage, ready to roll again with tempo.
It's third down, and the line to gain is the 36. The snap sets up to throw. Using his legs, keeping his eyes downfield. He'll pick up a few before going out of bounds at the 34.
Really nice awareness that time by the quarterback in a third down situation, knowing exactly where the first down marker was. It wasn't there open to throw the football. He was very smart. He got out, he took off running, knew exactly where he had to get to keep his offense on the field.
Man, he was open. He had an opportunity. You just got to look that thing. A lot of times guys are catching it, and as they're catching it, you see their head start to turn to try to think about getting upfield, and they just lose that concentration for a second. A little missed opportunity there for this offense.
Well, Reese, you and I were talking about this before the game. How is this defense going to be able to deal with all the speed they have offensively? You saw them just rip off a big play.
And, Jesse, now their head's spinning just a little bit. Give up a big chunk play, and it's right back at them.
And how fast did they get in there and make that tackle for a loss? If you blinked, you missed it. Nice job by the defense, getting penetration. Everybody up near the line of scrimmage, shooting the gaps quick, getting in the...
And here's a fumble way behind the line. Recovered by the defense, and he's off. They knock him down after the takeaway, and a big play for this defense. Wants to throw on first down. Looking for his man in the middle. Plenty of room on that play, and they find their way to the 36.
I love offensive coordinators that take shots in sudden change situations. You just got the takeaway. You're not wasting any time. Defense is jogging on the field. They barely have time to line up. You take a shot deep down the field, and you hit it, adding insult to injury to the opponent. That is a great play call.
All the way down to the 25-yard line. It's 1st and 10.
You know, it's a nice throw by the QB there. When you're throwing to running backs, you got to make it easy.
Oh, he's got enough space. Touchdown, Cincinnati. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
Another rushing touchdown. That's now 2 on the game. This offense thought they could come into this one running the ball, being the more physical team, and they look like it right now.
From inside the 20, chance for great field position. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. They'll get this drive started from their own 26. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Sends it downfield. Finds a spot down the gut of the knee. And he picks up a huge chunk of yards on that play before he's finally hauled down. Wants to go up top on first down. On the run, fires downfield. He's got it. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's 1st and goal from the 8. Looking for the goal line. Crisp execution in the passing game, and they've got it down to the 3. The Rebels come to the line in the hurry-up. Second down, he'll throw it. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Rebels! He didn't see anyone open. Said, no problem. I'll take care of it myself.
Yeah, I've been there before. Been there, done that. Not my first rodeo. I've been in this kind of situation. Down by the goal line, I'm getting outside, and I'm taking it in myself.
Cincinnati, 31. Ole Miss, 28.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Might be changing the route. To the air on first down. Finds his man down the middle. At the 45 on his way. Racing to the right. Past the 10. Touchdown Bearcats. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
And it's now the second time this wide receiver has scored. Another outstanding job with the route. Great job securing the catch.
Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Boys, if it's happening in college football, we've got eyes on it. Check this out. Boise State is currently trailing in this one, but it feels like the tide may be turning. This program has picked itself up before, and it's capable of it again today. They're trailing by 11 to Baylor. We'll circle back if anything big happens in this college football matchup.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. He leaves it with the back. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Looking to scramble. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on.
And there's an example of what happens when the quarterback doesn't have a chance to set his feet. The pressure just forced him to have to work off schedule a little bit. And I think because of that, he wasn't able to be as accurate as he wanted to be.
Rolling, throwing, looking right. Picked off. Turns it on in midfield. Nice pickup on the return, but more important, they got the takeaway, and now they're in business. Time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. Wants to adjust the pattern. Someone not clear on the snap count. It'll be a false start, and they'll move it back. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. They'll need to show urgency to get another play off before the clock hits 0. Handoff from the gun. And he's brought down after a solid gain, and that'll be the final play of the third quarter. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. They had a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on second down. Early movement on the offense, and they'll push it back 5 yards. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. And here comes the offense on second down. Back to pass. Steps away. Throws to the wideout. Connection to the right. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. It's complete. Guys, let's chat a minute about Cincinnati. Given the unrest surrounding this guy's future as the head coach, this would be a great way to get the season started.
Man, you want all the momentum you can get, and you want to quiet people down. You don't want it to get louder. The louder those murmurs talk about hot seat, and you have a tendency to lose your football team. It's a distraction. You have to talk about it all the time. So always nice, Palmer, to get off on the right foot.
You just got to be able to drown out the outside noise, right? Easier said than done. And with this win in week 1, they're going to silence the critics. But make no mistake, he's going to go into that locker room and say, everyone that's been talking trash about us all offseason, they're going to love us now. Don't pay any attention to that. All that matters is what's in this locker room. They've got to take that attitude forward.
On 4th and 7, analytics, gut feel, or maybe just wanting to keep the offense out there. They'll go for it. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Release to the back. Drop the football, and they'll turn it over on downs. Desperately wanted to keep the ball, but they did not. Looking downfield on first down. Slings it downfield. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. The defense got caught that time, and they finally get him on the ground at the 41.
This is a shootout. Both offenses up and down the field. They're generating explosive plays. It feels like...
Breaks into the open. Touchdown, Ole Miss.
Kind of got bailed on that drop
kick
down.
When that receiver got free, it was all over.
And it's so nice to have a receiver like this as a quarterback because you pad my stats. I like those long touchdown passes where I just threw it really short and he did the rest of the work.
Looking for those open spaces and opportunity. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. That 4th down gamble didn't pay off on the last drive, and it led to giving up a scoring drive, David.
Yeah, and everybody wants to go for it on 4th down. Everybody wants that, but your defense sometimes has to bail out your decision maker. We decided to go for it. We didn't get it. The defense, Jesse, didn't come up big and prove me right.
Yeah, not complimentary football, no doubt. But look, this offense has been in these situations before. So you got to come back out here, take the field. It's a fresh set of downs, brand new drive. Let's go out and execute, put some points on the board.
Well, the quarterback can make a big play when he starts moving around. Nothing open downfield, so he'll just toss it away.
Good decision by the QB. You're outside the pocket. You're trying to find an open target. No one's open. Throw it away and live to play another day.
What a big play this one could be. Tight game, getting late, 3rd and long coming up. Quarterback making checks. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Got his man on the right. Love to see these 3rd down conversions on offense, and they're out to their own 39-yard line.
And offenses practice the situation. This is 4-minute offense. You've got the lead late in the game. You're trying to bleed the clock and just get first downs. They do that, they stay in bounds, and the clock keeps ticking.
The give and tick, 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 tick. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
Well, this offense thinks that they have enough left in the tank here to run the football and run all the time off the clock. They got the lead late. Didn't get the first down on that last one, but it's not going to surprise anybody if they turn around and hand it off again here.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. The clock winds down to the 2-minute timeout, and this offense will try to drain away the time and secure the victory. They'll be perfectly content to go right back to the ground here on 2nd and 8. From the gun, the running back has it. Picks up the first down. And he gets the first down, but man, did he get the hit stick laid on his noggin. And the Bearcats back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Looking to throw on first down. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And that's a really good job by this defense. A complete defensive effort. When the back end makes the quarterback hold the football a little longer than he wants to, and then the pass rush gets home, hits him, and forces the incompletion.
He might want another play. Second down, they'll go to the air. Zings it complete to the right. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a first down. The Bearcats hope to be able to run out the clock in this final minute. The give out of the gun. Breaks the tackle. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. They got nothing on the last play at 2nd and 10. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. This is the type of play that decides games. Are you tough enough to convert 3rd and short from the 30? From the gun, wants to pass. Got his man on the right. This senior showed some serious arm strength, firing that one in for the first down. The Bearcats are in the hurry-up. Timeout is called with just a single second left. Running out the clock, a mere formality between them and a victory as we have victory formation coming. So they'll decline the penalty, pleased with the results of that last play. 3 yards, first down for the offense after that penalty. Quarterback takes a knee, and they'll start this new season with a victory.